Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to twitch.tv/Age of Ruin 616. I am Ruin. 616/Ruin/ it's my channel. It works. Good evening, guys. So I will apologize up front. Completely psyched everybody out last night for anybody who is here, or was watching the VODs. Currently only on Twitch, but YouTube is still to come. That is the game plan. Eventually. Yeah. I completely forgot today was Monday, and it was Magic Monday, and I'm just like, oh, shoot. Well, I told you guys completely wrong, because even though Sam is available tonight, I'm like, but it's Magic Monday. We have to do Magic. But yeah, so we're doing Magic. Sam did show interest in joining us, so he will be co-commentator tonight. And we're already in a Discord channel, so if he pops in here, that's why. The Discord channel is open. This is root beer, by the way. Not alcohol. Just get lit off. Anyway, so yeah, we're just gonna do some nice competitive Magic. Maybe competitive, heavy quotes. I will say I got the last item of the first, of the alerts done. So we now have customized follow, bit, tip, raid, and sub notifications, alerts. So that's exciting. That was cool. Figured that out. That was fun, honestly. I also realized that since I made this scene, I didn't have my social anywhere. So I've got it on the bottom right now. I'm going to try and put a background on that because you can hardly see that without because of the font of the text. But if I change it here, it changes it everywhere. So I don't want to necessarily change it from the white and the blue. So we'll have that hopefully improved by next stream. Anyway. I will be kind of live. So, yeah. So let's hop in here. Like I say, Sam is joining us. And I believe he was probably first viewer. But yeah. So we're doing the Magic. We have enough. We actually did well enough last round, last week, to buy us through to another draft. So we're gonna do another. Oh.
What? Oh, hi.
Yo. So actually we have a few options. We can do a traditional, well, here, let me actually give you guys a screen. Maybe that'll help. We have traditional Strixhaven draft, or the other option is Dominaria draft. Which is not currently legal in standard, so if we did do this, it would just be card collection. It wouldn't actually help us create decks of any kind to use in this run. So I'm leaning more towards the Strixhaven, just so we can actually have some stuff. And apparently there's a historic Brawl Fest where you bring in a Brawl deck. Change it at any time. Interesting. And it looks like... Oh, you get the Japanese arts for the cards, which honestly are pretty dope. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
If we do that, We need to find a brawl deck, and when we'll build it on stream, which was kind of my game plan after we did the draft anyway. You should have. Let me double check that you do. But you should have the untap.gg extension on the Twitch end of things. So hopefully you guys can see that. And that'll help you with the card info. Yeah, it looks like it is active and whatnot. And that'll explain why I see what I see, because the data does come up for me as well. I do want to point out some randomness that I found in the store here. In the fact that, so these are the featured deals. To where you can buy alternate art lands, you can buy alternate art cards that are around specific themes, and whatnot. Buy the most popular gym pack, which is what we've purchased a couple times now. You can also buy just the straight historic anthology, which has, I think it pretty much has these 3 bundles put together into one. But if you go to daily deals, which is usually just alternate card art, this is something that I purchased, which is literally only 550 gold. But you purchase it for either 10 gems, which is okay, you know, makes sense, whatever. You can throw 10 gems into gold, but for 50 gold. So you can purchase 550 gold for 50 gold. And I just sat there and I'm like, why? Is that a thing? I mean, I'll take it. I could throw 50 to get 550. I mean, that's a net 500 coins. Why would you not? It just, I guess you have to know where to look. It was odd to me. I don't know. It didn't make any sense to me. But yeah. So, we have our 3 challenges. Black or white spells, attack with 30 creatures, play 25 lands. We're almost to the next level to get a set orb mastery, or set mastery orb. So that's cool. I doubt we'll get either one of these, because these are based on winning. You have to win 15 games to get those. But yeah. Oh. Somebody's doing something. Nice. My Aunt Brenda followed on Facebook. Thanks, Aunt Brenda. Yeah. So I guess let's get into it. You ready, Sam?
Yeah. Just had to hit that unmute button.
Nice. Oops, I clicked the wrong button. Well, this is, I guess, shows you what the... So as you level up, you get packs. If you buy the, like, Mastery Pass is what it's called, you get the extra crap down here on the bottom. So you actually end up getting quite a good haul underneath. But that's basically...
And for the Zoomers out there, it's like the Battle Pass in Fortnite.
Yeah, there you go. So that's literally $20. You would have to shell $20 at the Mastery Pass. Do you actually get it back? That would be a question. How much in the way of gems do you get here? You would have to play, but I mean, if you're going to shell $20, okay, 200, 400, 600. Oh, no, you wouldn't get it back at least in gems. But, I mean, you get that much stuff between events and whatnot, you probably end up with a good amount back. So it might be worth, honestly. Alright, well, let's crack into this.
So this is like rank, or are you not playing?
Not playing ranked, no. It does count to your overall, like, season rank, but it does not count to your competitive rank, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because there is a ranked mode for just standard play. So what colors will we be tonight? We have been basically either white-black or green-black or a combo of those thus far. We did have a little blue that one time. I think. You may have cut that. I don't quite remember. So how is everybody's Monday? I realize it's Monday, so it may not have been all that great.
No, Monday's never great.
That's fair.
It reminds everybody that they live in a society.
All right. Starting off with honestly not the greatest of cards, at least on the higher rarity side of things. Every it attacks, the next instant or sorcery spell casts X less to cast, where X is its power. Honestly, not a bad card. I don't know that we want to go into Prismari, but not a bad option. If we wanted to stick to what I'm comfortable with, Moldering Karok is also a decent choice. Hunt for Specimens really is not all that great, but it does give you a learn, which is nice. We didn't really have any learn previously. Yeah, I love how it auto selects the highest rarity. Let's go with Hunt for Specimens. We'll be in black at least, or at least shunt towards black. Well, red really kind of dried up in the amount of actual worthwellness, it looks like. Can still technically run the Converse Pledge Mage if we wanted to go into green. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, put a +1/+1 counter on it. I'm leaning more taking the Crocodile, personally. Fractal Summoning is also not terrible. Kind of puts all your eggs into one. The fractals are very much put kind of all your eggs into one basket for me. Okay, let's go Croc. Ooh, if we're gonna go green-black, Honor Troll is good, Deadly Brew is good, Spectre is always a decent flyer. Towards endgame, it also lets you drain your opponent repeatedly if you have enough mana. Or if you just have 6 mana left over, you can throw it into that. Let's go Deadly Brew here. Actually, let's do Honor Troll, because Deadly Brew has a higher chance of coming back to us. Because Honor Troll being one color, and the fact that it's a 2/3 for 3 with Vigilance is a higher a possible grab from other people that might just be grunting green, as opposed to having to have 2 colors for the Deadly Brew. All right. Introduction to Annihilation is good. We do have the Hunt for Specimens in the main deck. We can learn and grab that as the lesson. Bayou Groff is okay. Hopefully we're going to pick up some stuff that gives us some more tokens so we can sack the little dudes. Needlethorn Drake is also, just a decent card if we wanted to splash some blue. Flying Death Touch 1/1 is always nice. I'm leaning towards Introduction. especially since it's just a straight removal spell. Let's go introduction. All right, Devouring Tendrils. Target creature you control deals damage. Decent. Ooh, Pest Summoning, though. Ugh. I think the Tendrils is still better for the removal. And again, is a straight color, whereas this one has a higher chance of coming back to us. So let's do Tendrils. Ha-ha! Never didn't have it. Let's do Groff. I think we still see a card from this. And, I mean, we're not too far in, so it doesn't make too big of a difference. And that's a lesson. Taking the Pest Summoning on that one. We're literally in none of these colors, except for the Arrogant Poet. Sure. Honestly, I'm more inclined to do Big Play over Professor's Warning in the colors that we are. If we're gonna do a combat trick. Promising Dusk Mages, meh. Nah, let's take the Karak. It's the better card overall. Alright. So we don't... Well, we can do Big Play. Yeah, sure. Let's do Big Play. Fortifying Draught. Not a bad idea. It's okay as a battle. Flying or lifelink, Silvercrow Pledge Mage. It's also rated higher. Let's go Pledge Mage. Ooh, we go Spectre here. We do another big play. We're gonna have all the big plays. Essence Infusion. Okay. And Lorehold Campus, which we won't ever use. Swords to Plowshares. Oh, Woe Eater. Pest Summoning. Do Woe Eater there. Closing Statement. We don't really have... Ooh, Inkling Summoning. See, those are lessons, and it's probably going to get gypped from me, but I don't really want to run white if I don't have to. All of Oracles. Add 1 mana of any color. Put a 1/1 counter, activate as a sorcerer. We're going Closing Statement. We might splash white. Killian. Oh, God. Okay, maybe we are splashing white. Sure. Get in the deck, Killian. Although the vampire druid was in that pack, hopefully she comes back to me. All right. I'm taking the cram session here just for the learn factor, I think. Another woe eater. Okay. I won't say no. Village rights. Draw 2 cards. Mm. Karak Wrangler is okay. We'll go Karak. Charge through. Color drop rescuer returns target creature card to the battlefield with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to your hand. Yes. See if we run that. I think we go Inkling Summoning on this one. Do Guiding Voice for the learn. How many creatures do we have? 11? Not bad.
So this is very interesting how this game works. So you pick from a set for that your previous person had. And that so it takes one card away from it, and then so on until there's no cards left.
Mm-hmm.
I like this.
Amplifier? Amplimancer? Sure, whatever. Tangle Trap? Hell no. Okay, guess we're running a Professor's Warning. Go Groff here. That was our first one. I thought we had already taken one. Make your mark target creature until end of turn. Creature dies this turn. Meh. Okay. Another charge through. Woo! Alright. Witherbroom Campus is honestly probably our best bet in this pack. It ain't great. Sure, we're gonna need some fixing, especially if we're gonna splash. Mage duel. And we have some nice stuff. Sure. Laureate, huh? Ooh, Laureate or Pest Summoning. Or Professor. 13 creatures. That's a lesson. I don't really have very many flyers. I think I go. Okay, sure. Snakeskin Veil. Sure. It's honestly probably the best one for us in this. Unless we wanted a in-game something to throw our mana in. Deadly Brew, it finally came back. Yeah, we'll do that. Revitalize. God, we're gonna have so many crocodiles. Yep, let's crocodile it up. Another laureate? Sure. Need to prioritize some fixing and honestly just in general ramp if we can. Troll is good. Especially in this deck. Taking the campus guide for the ramp. The fact that I'm not the last person is astounding. But yeah, this is how draft works. And you,
Yeah, this is pretty interesting. It's kind of weird how long it takes to get into a game. I feel like,
yeah, see.
I mean, the setup is really cool.
Somebody named themselves name. Nice.
Nice.
Um,
But
yeah.
like the time it takes to create one of these decks seems like a long. I don't know.
Best Mage is just the best card for us in that one. We're getting towards the end of the pack, so 3 more picks. Two picks and a card.
So they give you land to begin, or what?
You get basics.
Mm.
Spring main at this point. Take this just to get out of somebody's deck. Take this just to get it out of somebody's deck. And sure. All right. So they've got us running 17 lands, which is standard. That's a lesson. That's a lesson. That's a lesson. Just had the 3. Guess we just had the 3. Shoot, you never get the second pest summoning. Alright. So, we hella don't need these. I'm iffy on that one. I'm iffy on this one. That's a sorcery. We don't need 3 at the very least of those. Honestly, if we keep Professor's Warning, let's just take one of the big plays. Double power and toughness. And if we get some +1/+1 counters kicking around, that wouldn't be terrible. Do we have much that actually gives us +1/+1 counters? That. 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 Doesn't technically get one by itself, but so 3. Okay, so what does our deck want to do? Our deck is basically mid-range. We're not really overwhelming our opponent. We're more just basic targeted removal and good stuffs. So we're not getting anything off of specifically gaining life. So the servant can go out. I guess that doesn't really ramp. That more fixes. That's a learn with upside. How many creatures? 19. So we can stand to lose some creatures. We have some good beefy boys. Let's lose one Karak. What are we looking at in the way of instants and sorceries? 13? Not bad, honestly, for Magecraft. That gives 1/1 counters, too. Pillar drop creature with mana value 3 or less. Which basically gets back everything but our big beefy boys. We need to cut 8 cards. many learn targets do we have? We have one. Oh, there's a fractal summoning in here too. I don't think we need the fractal summoning. We had two? No, we had the one. So just the two learns. How much life gain do we have? Gains lifelink. So those. Oh, that's a learn too. Cool. So 1, 2, 3. Three learns. It's decent. 2, 3 for 3. And I would much rather have that. So Dusk Mage can get out. How many flyers do we have? We have one with the Inkling summoning. We have 2 herself. Arrogant Poet can fly. We pay for it. And that's it. So, other than putting tokens on her, or 1/1 counters on her, there's not really going to be much out of a 3 through her. Much more out of her other than a 2/2 flyer. So, we're down to 17 creatures. I think we get rid of Pillar Drop. Um, I think we get rid of Professor's Warning. Still need 3 cuts. Gets +2/+1 as long as you have 25 or more life. You start this with 20. Three cuts. Oof. I think we probably drop 1 troll because life gain is not the name of the game. Down to 15 creatures at this point. Hmm. Okay. I think this is the deck. We gotta sport the boy. No, put him on the deck box. And we're sporting the boy everywhere. What's our breakdown? Six, 13, 14. Bad.